Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who can bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, you guys. So salute everybody as y'all tap on in. Like, share, subscribe. Press 1 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. Got a mic check. Again, press 1 if you guys can hear me in the comment section. I got a mic check going on right now. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. And we'll get right into this video. Y'all can hear me? All right, man. Bet, man. So, some breaking news just came down, you guys, on this whole situation surrounding Sean Diddy Combs, man. And this thing is not looking good. It seems like it may be something going on with maybe an attempt to get him somehow tied into the murder of Tupac Shakur and what could have been potentially the attempted murder of Suge Knight. Now, according to new reports, and I will put the link in the comment section below in this video, man, according to reports that just came out, Diddy, in new court documents, has been accused of offering millions, not $1 million, but millions of dollars for the murder of Tupac, and shocking court documents. Also, it included the murder of Suge Knight. It says transcripts have now revealed that Diddy alleged role in the, it says transcripts reveals Diddy's alleged role in the Tupac and Suge Knight murders. Not, well, Suge Knight didn't get murdered, but the attempted murder, I would say, of Suge Knight. And just so you guys can see that this date was today, right there at the bottom of your screen, just came out. And man, this thing right here is just, I'm going to read through this article for you guys and let y'all know exactly what is going on with this situation. Now, according to the reports, it says Sean Combs, widely known as Diddy, has been named 47 times. So again, Diddy has been named 47 times, you guys, in a newly revealed police interview transcript accusing him of offering millions for the murders of Tupac Shakur and Death Row Records boss Suge Knight. Let me read that line again for everybody listening to this video. Again, we know that Diddy and his team have pled their innocence and said that they're innocent until proven guilty or otherwise. You guys come on in, y'all hit the like button. I know some of y'all haven't been getting notifications. It is what it is. Hit the like button, share the video. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in, y'all share the video. Y'all will get the notifications. They will be put out if y'all do that. And just always check my channel and go to the live on my channel so you guys can see when I drop content. But let's get back into it. So again, according to this new article that just came out right now, Sean Combs, widely known as Diddy, has been named 47 times in a newly revealed police interview transcript accusing him of offering millions for the murders of Tupac and Suge Knight. Now it goes on to say the allegations stem from a secretly recorded 2009 interview with Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who is currently awaiting trial for Tupac's 1996 murder. The prosecutors recently filed a 180-page document that includes a full transcript of Keefe D's recorded statements, shedding light on Diddy's alleged involvement in the crime. So now, they're for to get you guys caught up, the police is saying, or excuse me, the courts is saying that now the full police transcript has been released on Diddy, and Diddy's name was mentioned 47 times in this new police transcript, in which now Diddy was accused in that transcript of offering millions of dollars for the murders of both Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight. Now it goes on to say that the prosecutors, like I said, they recently filed a 180-page document that includes a full transcript of Keefe D's recorded statements, shedding light on Diddy's alleged involvement in the crime. Now it says, according to the transcript, Keefe D described himself as the boss, overseeing 3 Southside Crips involved in the murder. It says, when a Detective Long of the Las Vegas Metro Police Department asked Keefe D if Sean Diddy Combs played a role in that murder, Keefe D reportedly responded, yes. He further claimed that Diddy's animosity towards Suge Knight was so intense that when he instructed Keefe, oh shit, I'll give anything for that dude's head, end quote. Keefe also alleged that Diddy, then known as Puffy, told them in a room full of 45 people that the price on Tupac and Suge Knight's head was mother effing millions. The court filings highlight these claims as a part of an ongoing investigation into a high-profile murder case. Despite the accusations, Diddy has constantly denied any involvement in Tupac's unaliving, calling such allegations completely ridiculous and pure fiction. He has never been arrested or charged in connection with the case, and the Las Vegas police have previously stated that he wasn't considered a suspect. Now it goes on to say Diddy's name came up 47 times in this fully released interview transcript. Now it says that Keefe D's statements also touch on Diddy's fear. Let me say this again: on Diddy's fear of Suge Knight, referring to Suge, who was driving the car when Tupac was fatally unalived. Keefe claimed Diddy wanted Suge Knight unalived as well because he was real scared of that guy. It says the new revelations come amid other legal troubles for Diddy, who is currently in federal custody in New York City following his September indictment on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He denies these charges as well. The resurfaced allegations against Diddy have reignited public interest in the decades-old unaliving case. The transcript and accompanying court documents suggest that secret files from the notorious B.I.G.'s murder investigation may also hold information connecting prominent figures from the 1990s music industry to these events. Keefe's claims have added another layer of complexity to a case that continues to captivate and divide public opinion. Now it goes on, and we'll talk about this right now. Chopper from Making the Band, in an interview with The Art of Dialogue, he recently spoke on this situation, and he says he is of the full belief that the police department or that the feds are holding Diddy and waiting to basically connect Diddy to the murder of Tupac Shakur and attempted murder of Suge Knight. Now, He says, and as Chopper says, basically, you know, that you know what, and I'll play it right here so you guys uh can hear it. He said that Diddy hated Tupac and hated hearing his name. Uh, you know, uh, whenever Tupac's name came up. So now these new statements, this new transcript had never ever been released before, and now they're releasing it. So that lets us know they are investigating Diddy for the murder or for the involvement of the murder of Tupac Shakur, because this wouldn't be coming out if they weren't investigating Diddy on that. Because now they're saying that in the new court documents, his name has been mentioned. His name was mentioned 47 times, and Keefe D says that that Diddy not only wanted Pac dead, but he wanted Suge Knight out of here. So again, Art of Dialogue did an interview. Shout out to my brother Art of Dialogue with Chopper. And in that interview, Chopper says that he believes that the feds are really trying to tie Diddy up. You understand what I'm saying? To this Tupac Shakur murder. And I'll let you guys hear what he had to say.
One time, he was like, who did you grow up listening to? I'm like, Tupac. I ain't mentioned Biggie. That nigga ain't even talked to me for like 4 days after that. Everything with Pac, like, you couldn't say Pac was anything better than Biggie. You can't put them in the same realm or nothing. It was all about Biggie. Nigga, I ain't know no fucking it was all a dream whole song. I knew a couple words, the first verse maybe, but he made us recite the whole fucking thing. I guess I don't know. He made us recite that whole fucking thing. And I don't think that Biggie would have gave a if a nigga would have killed about reciting his whole shit. You dig? Like, cause I grew up listening to Biggie too, you know? And I just felt Pac differently, you dig? I wasn't shooting down Biggie, you dig? Nigga love Biggie, you heard me? Believe that. But Pac made me feel a different way. Pac made me feel him. Biggie made me listen to him, bop to him with his cadence. But Pac made me feel a way. I done seen, you heard me, around my way, I done seen niggas cry. I done seen niggas go to wall. I done seen all that shit off Pot influence. So I'm like, damn, this nigga Pot is the best. I remember when, remember that, what's that, Tupac diss, Hit 'Em Up? What? I remember what niggas used to be around the way just drinking liquor, smoking, and just playing Hit 'Em Up, ready for fucking smoke, son. And when I listen to Biggie make you want to be a player. Biggie make you want to go for Biggie make you want to, so that was the difference. Pop, I don't know, he related to niggas in the streets a little different than Biggie did. That's just my opinion. That's just a perception of me. I could be wrong. But when you listen to Tupac, bro, he touch you differently. Biggie make you feel him. Pop make you, he damn near put a battery in your back and make you go do something. To me, that's the difference. I don't know. Pi had mental manipulation. It did. That's just my opinion. Like, that was powerful to me, to have mental manipulation, to basically put a invisible battery in people's backs and make them go be a fucking Black Panther, a leader, a logical man. He can make you turn into a thug. He can make you turn into a fucking... He make you want to do good. He make you want to do bad at the same time. He make you pick your poison of who you truly are. Pop brought out who you truly were, of your characteristic. That's just what I feel. You did. He brought you out of who you are. And that's wild. But yeah, Diddy hated everything about Tupac, no matter how it sounds. Diddy hated Pop. Facts. Hated his guts. Hated him. Hated him.
I ain't know the hate was that serious, man.
It was that serious. It's that serious. Honestly, bro, I think the key for D situation, I think the real reason why they ain't gonna let Puffy out is because they trying to connect that Keith D situation with Puffy. That's what I really think it is. Because if it came down to some sex trafficking, foolishness, and all that, a buku.
Now, let's say this right here. Now, Chopper said this before this information was released. This interview was done over 2 weeks ago. Chopper said this 2 weeks before this information was released today. This information was just released today in the news. You guys can see the date right there at the bottom of your screen. It was just released today that these new court documents they've unveiled the full transcripts in which Diddy has been implicated in the murder of Tupac Shakur and the attempted murder of Suge Knight, as wanting them out of here, right? According to the reports. Now, Diddy has stated his innocence in the entire situation and stated that this is all nonsense. He has nothing to do with it. The same way he says about everything else as far as all that sexual trafficking and assault allegations. He said they're all lies. Every last victim is lying. Every person who's saying something negative is lying. They're all lying. It's a major conspiracy that is out here against him, and that everybody basically is just liars. It's basically what he's saying about this situation. And so this situation has gotten to a point, man, where it is deep, in my opinion, bro. It's deeper than rap, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because, and I'll say it again, the reason why I say that it's gotten deeper than that is because, this dude is fighting everything. I told you guys this. He got it all on the line right now. Sean Combs got it all on the line right now. And, he's going to have to fight for all of it. And I do believe they're coming out there trying to build something on him on this. I believe from everything I'm seeing right now, I am of the belief. At first, I wasn't convinced that they was trying to come after him on the murder beef, but now I'm convinced. I'm thoroughly convinced that they're trying to get this dude lined up on that murder beef, man. Because why come out and say now that they have released all these transcripts? They said that they have a 180-page document that's been put out, and they're saying that he basically was in it 47 times in the new filing. This is, and then you had Chopper come out and say that he think that Diddy hated Tupac with a passion, and that not only that, he thinks that the feds really are trying to get Diddy jammed up on this murder situation.
Right out of song. Diddy hated Pop. Facts. hated his guts. Hated him.
I ain't know the hate was that serious, man.
It was that serious. It's that serious. Honestly, bro, I think the Keefe D situation, I think the real reason why they ain't gonna let Puffy out is because they trying to connect that Keefe D situation with Puffy. That's what I really think it is. Because if it came down to some sex trafficking, foolishness, and all that, a buku trumped up charges they couldn't prove, I don't think they got no evidence. I think they trying to keep them in there to lock in that Keefe D. You hear me? That Keefe D situation with Puff. I think that's the only reason why he's still in jail right now. They know Puff is not a dangerous person on the outside. They know if they let him out right now, he's going to be on house arrest. He's going to be a good boy. He around and do all church love videos and whatever. They know that already. That's not what they aiming for. They don't care about none of that. What they care about is they trying to connect Keefe D with Biggie. I mean, with Tupac and Diddy. I'm telling you, that's what I feel. I never thought I would have said that, but I'm an intelligent man, bro. And ain't no other way they gonna keep you in there of, yeah, Diddy did this to me. Oh, Diddy did that to me. I'm suing him. We got enough evidence to. No, you don't. That's accusations. That's not actual factual, brother. You did. So I feel like the actual factual thing that they really trying to aim for is the key for D. That's the only thing that they can really lock them in with. All the rest of that shit gonna get chumped down when it come down to it. Diddy gonna plea, and that shit gonna be over with. What they going? That rabbit in the hole is gonna be that kid for D situation. I'm telling, mark my words. Watch. That's why they ain't gonna let him out. They would have let Key for D out on that bail. Vegas got a little thing. They'll let you out on bail, but they got.
Now here's why I disagree with Chopper. First of all, they can't book you on one charge, hold you on that, because they hope that they get you on another charge if they don't have evidence to hold you in on the charge you in on. So I totally disagree with Chopper. Chopper thinks that's gonna get chopped down. Now, I think they're gonna chop Diddy ass down. That's what I think they're gonna do. So I totally disagree with Chopper said on that. But I do agree with one thing. I do agree that they're trying to connect Diddy in this situation, because now with this new court filing that just came out, where they saying that Tupac was mentioned 47 times in this full transcript, 180-page transcript, in which they're saying that Diddy basically was willing to offer millions for the unaliving of Tupac and Suge Knight. I'm trying to tell y'all this, man. And in the papers, they said, in this article, it says that Keefe D gave them everything. Said Keefe D said that Diddy met with a room of 45 of those guys and told all of them that, you know, he wanted both of them gone, and that he was offering millions on those MFers. That's what Keefe D told the police, according to the transcript in this report. And also, you know, that, you know, he basically put Diddy's name in on this situation with Tupac. So we're gonna have to see how this plays out. I mean, Keefe D been saying this on interviews. We're gonna talk about that in a second too. But hold on, let's get back to what Chopper was saying.
Little restrictions of how you can get out. You dig? So they're gonna make sure your ass can't get out of jail. Trust me. So that's the only way I see that. Because the feds play a different game. They patient. They play chess, right? They lay it down and they watch. You know, they're gonna let you play however way you want to play and do whatever you want to do until they're ready for you. And I don't think the feds' plan was to, let's be ready for Diddy. No, they threw the sex charges and all that shit out there so the media could look at him a certain way, like a monster, which probably he is. I don't know. But look at him like a monster to keep him sealed in that bit. But what they're really aiming for is Las Vegas. They gonna try it. Think about that. That's the games they play. They don't play chess. I mean, they don't play checkers. They play chess. They come in to get them the right way. They're gonna try to keep them in there. They're gonna connect it. If they could, you know, I don't know. I ain't Cleo, and she was a scam, but I'm not a psychic. But I'm a logical man, and ain't no other way you're gonna keep that man in there off accusations, civil accusations. You did. You can't really quite prove it. You did. I think.
Well, Chopper, I disagree. You just said that the feds don't play with you. So why would they have Diddy locked up if they playing with him? That didn't make sense what you said. They don't have no evidence. They don't have no evidence. They couldn't keep him. Diddy has the most high-priced lawyers in the country. If the feds didn't have any evidence, Diddy would be out. As simple as that. With the lawyers that Diddy has some of the most high-priced lawyers in the country. And based off the evidence that the judges see, that's how I know these guys don't be looking at the actual court cases and the actual court hearings and the actual paperwork filings. And the paperwork filings, all of the judges all said from the evidence they saw, it was more than enough evidence that they saw to revoke bail for Diddy. They didn't say, hey, man, these guys didn't come with any evidence. If they didn't have any evidence, they'd have probably let his ass out on bail. They stated in their filing, even the last judge, who Diddy is the one who got him changed and assigned, Judge Shamranian, he said in his writing, based off the evidence that he saw, it's more than enough evidence that Diddy is a danger to society, basically, for letting him loose. There's no way that he could guarantee the safety of the public. That's exactly what he said in the filing, based off the evidence he said he saw. Right? And remember, both Diddy's team and the prosecution gave the judge evidence. He even took days to review the evidence before he came back and wrote a writing. So I don't know what he's talking about with there, but let's keep going.
And he really can't prove what he done besides beating on Cassie. That's it. That's all you can really prove right now. The gay man and all that shit and all that. That's all fool. That's shenanigans, bro.
I don't think it's shenanigans, sir, because their star witness is the guy who was supposed to be in the room at the time that Cassie was in that hotel being sex trafficked. That's their key. That's one of their key witnesses. Read the paperwork. This is why us brothers have to read the actual paperwork. Because when you look at it, one of the witnesses was a sex worker. That's why when you go watch the court hearings, you have to actually read the transcripts from when Diddy went to court and read exactly who was who and what is what. A lot of this stuff has been revealed. So everybody wants to know what's going on. If you didn't read the paperwork and watch the court hearings, you don't know what was going on. They are saying that videotape with Cassie is so important, not because of the beating just alone. They're saying because at that time of the beating, that was an alleged sex trafficking freak off. That's what their case says. You have to read the paperwork. They said this in court. They said this in the report. They're alleging that was a freak off in which it was a male sex worker in that room. You have to read the paperwork.
The thing you could prove is connecting Keith and D with Biggie and Diddy.
And that's the part I disagree with. In my opinion, that's going to be the hardest part to prove. The reason why that's going to be the hardest part to prove, because unless you have Diddy name on a check, unless you have Diddy secretly recorded, unless you have Diddy, on some type of video, you understand? It's not, bro, you're not going to be able to just link him there to Keefe D. It's going to be Keefe D's word against his, and Keefe D is a convicted criminal. So you think they're going to just take his word for it? I'm just telling you what it is. They're going to have evidence that links Diddy to that case. Evidence. His lawyers are going to be able to get around that easier than they can get around the sex trafficking and the other allegations that's going to come up against Diddy.
And pot. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Yep. If you're a logical man, what other way you going to keep him in there? What other way? You heard me? What other way you going to keep him in there and fill him in? He came with a $50 million bond plan, and they shut it down. They didn't shut it down because, you're a sex trafficker.
Yes, they did. That is what he's being charged with. He's not being charged with murder. He's being charged with the sex trafficking. That is the exact reason why. The sex trafficking, the RICO. This is the reason why. The RICO, I don't think people really understand law and understand this case. The RICO is really what's keeping him in there. Not just the sex trafficking. Because if it was just the sex trafficking without the violence, they would have probably gave him a bail like they gave the old white dude. Right? But because they're saying the violence was with it, is what the court is saying. Meaning, the cars that was blown up, the workers and people who are going to testify to say they got their faces punched in and beat up, the violence that occurred that you've seen on the tape with Cassie, and everybody says, oh, well, that's a misdemeanor. No, that's bullshit. That's a fucking felony if that's connected to a freak off, which is what the feds say they have proof of, which means the feds are preparing to come into court and prove that was a freak off. How can the feds prove that was a freak off that was going on during Cassie's time? Oh, easy. Follow the money. Get the employees who help set up the ticket flights. Get the employees who help wire the money. Get the people who helped with that transaction to come forward, give testimony, along with proof of how they operated within that system. That is what they do in court. So in my humble opinion, when they go to court, this is exactly what I think they're going to do with Diddy. Diddy's going to say, oh, look at her on tape. She's having fun. She's enjoying it. It looks good. Bullshit. Because what they're going to do is, I told you guys this 1,000 times. Cassie could have been complicit in this 1,000 times. How many times have we seen the feds use one party to go get another one? So even if Cassie did do wrong, which I think she should go to jail for as well, but a lot of people don't think so. They don't think that if everybody does wrong, they should all go to prison. Some people have sympathy for some of the people, not for others. But me personally, I think all their asses should get time if they're doing that, especially when you're talking about the youngins. But let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about this. They're going to go in court. This is exactly what I think that the feds are going to do in court. I think the feds are going to call witnesses. First of all, I think the feds are going to have the guy who was actually in the room that day at that time testify that he was in that room. I think they're going to use the hotel records to prove that that guy was in that room, meaning video from the hotel. See, this is the part people got to understand. The hotel is going to have, if they have that video from that day, they're going to have the other video where they can show this guy going in the hotel, going in the hall, going in the room. Then what they're going to do is they're probably going to trace his flight log from that day to show he was flown from wherever to wherever, trace whoever paid for that flight, because you can always go back and look who paid for that flight. Then they're going to go back and trace any records that he got paid. So if he got paid in cash, okay, they'll say, well, ticket, how can you trace the cash payment? That's when they're going to go off of witness testimony. They're going to have somebody that worked in Diddy's circle, in my opinion, flip and go into court and say, hey, we were instructed to pay him in cash this amount of money on this day for this, and this is how we always did it. Okay, how does your operation go? This is how the operation went like this. We did this. Diddy would instruct us to do this. We would do that. That's how what I think is going to happen in court. So I think the feds is not only going to be able to line up and show how they paid these tickets, they're going to have witnesses that come in and say these were freak offs and these guys were sex trafficked. Diddy's going to have people that say, hey, nah, I wasn't sex trafficked. I did it for free. Cool, doesn't matter. All they need is one person. All they need is one person to say contrary and be able to prove that that person was paid. That's all they need. This is the part people don't understand. Diddy can have 1,000 witnesses that say, nah, this isn't true. This didn't happen. Okay, no problem. All the feds need is one witness that they can prove that the man was sex trafficked. That's all they have to do. And that's the part I think people don't understand. That's the part I think people don't understand. Right? So I truly believe, and I'm going to say it again, when they get to the court, this is what's going to happen. I believe that. I believe it. Right? So all those people that's going to testify, they're going to get immunity to testify against him because they want Diddy. So they're going to give the feds all the operation. Whatever it allegedly was, they're going to give that to the feds. The feds don't give a damn about how many witnesses did he bring in to say they were consensual. It doesn't matter if you did it 1,000 times consensual. If they can prove it, you did it one time non-consensual and that it was paid for, you're done. This is what people don't understand. This is the grand scheme of what everybody doesn't understand. You could be a good person in life 363 days out of the year. Right? But that one day you go out there and you lose it, you snap, you rob a bank, you put the blicky to somebody and take their life, you're going to prison. You can say, well, hey, I did well 364 days. They're going to say, I don't give a damn. What did you do on the 365th day? Oh, well, I went and robbed it. Okay, locked up. You're gone. That's what so many people now are in prison. They did great all their life, made one bad decision, they're out of here. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is the part that people got to really have brains to understand this thing. But a lot of people don't. They operate without brains. They operate based off stupidity, based off cap, based off love for celebrities, based off getting on their knees, based off showing love to dudes that would never show love to them ever in life. Wouldn't give a damn if they was going through anything. Wouldn't give a damn if they was on fire. Dudes wouldn't piss on them. But because mofos got a hold of some type of fake ass code, right, that we take up for these dudes who's allegedly sucking the blood out of our communities. Right? Let's keep going.
You can have outside. You're better in here than out there. That's it. That's all it is. You're not a threat. You're just better in here for what we're trying to do than out there for what you could do. That's simple. No matter how that sounds. That's exactly what it is. Because they play different type of games. You see what they did to Irv Gotti and them, they froze all they so they can aim for, free that man, Supreme. They froze the whole Murder Inc., you heard me? So they can smoke him and keep them in there. And then when that was over with, they let it all go again. Because Irv Gotti and them boys, they wasn't never in trouble. But you're interfering.
That's a lie. Irv Gotti and them were fighting for their lives. I don't think Chopper knows anything about what he's talking about. And I like Chopper, but I don't think he knows anything about what he's talking about. Murder Inc. were fighting for their lives. They went up against the feds. That's why Ja Rule said it in the rap. He said we selling millions of records and slinging some jeans. Right? That's how he said. He said we keeping our money clean. That's what he said. They were up against the feds, and their life was on the line up against the feds, because the feds were saying that Murder Inc. was built with drug money, and they had to prove otherwise. If not, they were going to prison for the rest of their lives, pretty much, or for at least they was at least going to do a 20-piece, no sweet and sour sauce. So that's completely wrong.
What we're really aiming for, the goal. Free that man though. So they play different types of games. And even when I caught that sex trafficking accusations, they was like, oh yeah, you go. When I was in there, they was like, oh yeah, federal. I'm like, federal? They try to send me up the road.
Yeah, but your situation may be different from other situations. Like there's a guy right now who just got arrested, and he's suing the airline because he falsely got accused of sex trafficking his wife. Basically what happened was, it was a black guy on a plane. He was on a plane with his white wife. His white wife was younger than he was. He's like 60, she's like 34. Somebody on the plane thought that he was sex trafficking her. So what they did was they reported him. And they actually came after him like he was sex trafficking this woman, not knowing that was his wife. So now he's suing the airline. Y'all can look that story up. It's all over the news. So everybody's situation ain't like the next man's situation. So when Chopper has a situation where he's going through a sex trafficking situation, the specifics of his case might not be the same specifics of the case of Diddy. So I totally disagree with what Chopper's talking about in that video. Totally disagree. Right? I mean, if I'm capping, it'll be told in court. You'll see it in court. But I guarantee you, when they go to court, and I'm willing to put that money up against anybody that's on YouTube talking that dumb shit, put your fucking bread up. We ain't got to talk no more. Just put your money up. I promise you, what I say that they're going to do with that sex trafficking case against Diddy, I promise you that's what the feds going to come do. I promise you that's what they're going to do. You want to put any amount of money on it? I guarantee you that's an open bet right there. Because I know how they're going to work on this case. I know how they're going to work on this case. Right? Right? So, Keefy D, you know, he been in the interviews tying Puffy into this stuff. He been going at Puffy. Let's hear it.
If I'm not mistaken, you had an issue with how Puffy treated his people, right? Like you, and I remember you saying that you had an issue with how Puffy did Shine.
I just think Puff, you know, he needs to be a stand-up man. That dude sat up there and did that time for you and nothing like that. Then you got this man living down there in police, living all fucking bad, man. You seem like you just leave your people for dead, man. That shit wrong, dude. You Gene Deal complaining about you. I'm complaining about you. You ain't. I heard one of my homies from 30s. I heard he get every quarter he gets clothes, all this shit. Then you gave this other dude some fucking a brand new fucking Benzo or Maybach. Another nigga piece of the rent company. God damn, homie. I was on top of the world until I met your motherfucking ass, dude. Shit is wrong, dude. Come on, homie. I need something. Throw a dog a bone or something. Fuck. You sit up there talking about you, Daddy Love. Show us some love. Mr. Love, I be watching you, dude. Damn, you ain't said shit or keep your ear or nothing. You You walk around me like I'm some shit on the grass or something. God damn, dog. You can get in contact with me, man. Nigga, there's ways around that shit, dude. Fuck. What the fuck? Man, you know what I'm saying? There's ways around that, homie. Throw my kids something. Throw somebody kids something. God damn. Daddy love. You ain't no love. That ain't love at all, nigga. That's some bullshit. That ain't cool, dude. You know what I'm saying? Swear, man. Gene Deal, Sean, Keefy D, just every fucking body, man. God damn. You just leave bad tastes in everybody's mouth, man. Come on, homie. Damn. You forgot where you come from. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm like some shit on the grass and shit, nigga. You know I was in fucking jail, nigga. You ain't throw a nigga a noodle. Fucking, what you call that shit? You put the hot water on, man. God damn. Fuck. Yeah. Life ain't been the same, bro. Fuck. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to backtrack.
What?
So I want to backtrack. You said that you was on top of the world until you met Puffy. What you mean by that?
Man, shit, I was getting 300 kilos a month, man. Balling, man. Fuck, didn't nobody know about me. My shit was smooth, dude. My shit was laid out smooth, man. I met your motherfucking ass, and all the heat and thunder coming around with your motherfucking ass, man. Shit. Fuck. All we doing... Damn. Man, don't leave bad taste in everybody's fucking mouth, dude. Just like when I was in the feds, you know what I'm saying? You dudes was drinking that fucking that moonshine and shit, man. I used to, every time we met at them rooms at the concert night, I used to put 2 cases in the motherfucking bathtub and shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't none of it, you know. You wasn't buying them bottles. You niggas was drinking moonshine. This how y'all do it? Man, let me show you how Cali niggas do it, man. Come on, man. Shit ain't right, dude. And I get, once I get in the feds, I see you popping bottles. Poop, poop, poop. Nigga, you was popping moonshine at first. God damn. Homie, damn. There's ways around this, man. Come on, homie. Man, you got to do a better job, dude. I swear, homie. Yeah, I'm done, big dog.
I feel you, man. So you feel like Puffy owes you then?
I don't really owe me, but god damn. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Brother love, come show some love. That's all I can fucking say. Show some love, brother love. You know, shit. Brother, I be seeing you doing your little pretty dance and all that, man. Show some love, homie. Come on, man. Don't be like that, brother love.
What are some of the things you used to do for Puffy back in the day? Go more into detail about that. What exactly did you do for Puffy?
I gave him you know what I'm saying? I passed through my town, man. Gave him a pass through my town. Boosie be talking that shit. Remember, Boosie talk that shit? Well, you got to check in, motherfucker. And I was one of the ones you had to check in with, man. Gave you a pass through my town, make sure you was unscarred, make sure you know what I'm saying? You was straight. Biggie probably would still be here if you wouldn't have said the FBI was following us. You know what I'm saying? So we all would have rolled out together, you know what I'm saying? Mobbed out, you know? Man, it would have been shots fired. We would have followed that car, everything, man. You tripped. With the FBI following you, didn't want to be around us. I think that was a bad move, dude, you know what I'm saying? To me. Yeah, but show some love, brother love.
And just to make it clear, man, when Puffy came to L.A., you used to give him protection, right? From the Southside Crips? Because he was scared of Suge Knight?
It speaks for itself, my brother. He was playing chess, and I guess we was playing checkers, cuz.
So, you know, Keefy D, man, he been heated about that whole situation with Puff. You know what I'm saying? He been heated about that situation with Puffy. You did? And so he been speaking on that. He been speaking on that on numerous platforms. But especially with the Art of Dialogue, he was speaking on that like
I think he should look out. He look out for everybody fucking else. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I seen he brought that dude, what's his name? His name, the dude, Drink Club. The dude from Drink Club.
Oh, you talking about
Noriega? Yeah, he brought him what he brought him, a Maybach truck? Yeah. Yeah, I think he should look out. You know what I'm saying? He worth $1 billion. He should come look out. Come build a basketball gym at our Parkers. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Do something for us, dog. You know what I'm saying? He wrong. You know, he like we some shit on the grass or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't even know us no more. God damn, buddy.
If you could say anything to Puffy after everything you did for him, what would you say to him?
I'm still here, bro. Still waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here waiting, bro. Damn. You know, I used to pop all the champagne bottles, all that shit on me. I used to fill up the tubs, all of them there. Ashley, then I used to buy 2 cases of champagne, fill up the bottle. Andre Herrera, all of them dudes used to be in the room, man. We used to have a ball, dude. He like, man, you need to come to New York. I swear we'll repay you. I've been waiting on that repay for a long time, bro. Yeah. I got him popping them bottles like that. We pop. Boom, boom. It's not like the 4th of July in them hotels, in them sweets now. They used to be popping the shit out of them bottles, dude. Shooting dice, all that shit. We used to have fun, dog. But he never. Damn, I couldn't even get a fucking Roman noodle soup up in jail, man. That's bad, dude. You know what I'm saying? And he know I was in jail. You know? A Roman noodle soup. That's bad, man. Don't you think so?
If what you're saying is true about you giving him protection when he came to LA because he was scared of Tupac and Suge.
All that, man. Yeah. Gene don't even say, man, goddamn, he said your ass a gang of times. Didn't he say that?
Yeah, I think I recall him saying that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he should give Keefy some. He said that, didn't he? Because I said his ass a gang of times. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, these dudes out here eat your ass up. These some wolves out here, dude. You know LA, this ain't no joke. They will eat your ass alive out of here, dude. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you coming out here faking, for sure. Yeah.
Speaking of Puffy, right? You saving Puffy. Tell me that story about how you saved Puffy and a guy named D-Mac, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Puffy and D-Mac? Oh.
Yeah, tell me that story.
Oh,
break that down to a T.
Oh, okay. We was at this club on Sunset Boulevard called the Roxy. You know what I'm saying? It was me, D-Mac, Puff, and a few of them New York dudes. I think Zip was with us too, and one of my homies. So they was shooting pool. They shooting some one of these Damu riders. I think he was from the jungles. They shooting him some pool, and I think they were shooting for like $5,000. So boom, D-Mac beat the dude. You know what I'm saying? D-Mac beat the dude in pool. So he didn't want to pay up. So D-Mac got to talking shit. So that dude did a swoop holler. Swoop whoop. And them dudes came from everywhere. We was in the VIP upstairs too, shooting pool. I don't know how they got by the security or nothing, but shit, they was up there about 30 Damu riders. It just so happened that I knew Grand Pooba and Big Chris and Geek. They're like, oh, that's KVD. Otherwise, we would have been destroyed up in that motherfucker. They would have broke our back. I ain't gonna lie, we'd have lost that one for sure. But I had me a pool stick. I was gonna defend the shit out myself. Yeah. That's one time he could have lost his fucking life. Gene Deal kind of said it. Gene Deal kind of touched on it and shit. I saved him that day for sure. Lucky them dudes knew me, dude. Otherwise, we would have been destroyed. I had me up a pool stick. I was gonna defend the shit out myself for sure. You know? Yeah. That's what he know what he was done too. He was done for it. But they was in there. Good thing I knew Grand Pooba. He used to come up to they had a lowrider club called the Damu Riders. And they used to come up to our hydraulic place and get their cars fixed. Compton Hydraulics. Dude, matter of fact, Geek was a young balling motherfucker. Young balling, super balling motherfucker. To be that young. And then Grand Pooba would say, it's like, oh, that's KVD. Like, oh, I was happy as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But I was going to defend myself. They didn't know to get them pool sticks. I know I had me one. Yeah, but Puffy and them would have been destroyed that day. They was up there. There's some big old dudes too, boy. Yeah, looked like they was eating. Yeah, looked like they was eating steel for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Big old youngsters. Yeah, Don Woo Riders. Yeah, he was scared to death too, boy. I told him too, boy. And matter of fact, it was after the Pac thing. You know. Yeah.
It was after Pac got killed?
Yeah, we was at the Roxy on Sunset. Yeah.
And what was Puffy doing, yo, while this was happening?
We were surrounded. That's all I can say. We would have been murdered. You know what I'm saying? They was at least 30 deep up in there, and good thing I knew the dudes. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, that's KBD. Ooh. And we shook it out. And they didn't pay that $5,000 though, for sure. They didn't pay D-Mac. You know? D-Mac is the game manager. Matter of fact, he was Puff college roommate at Howard.
Man, so y'all see what it is, man. What's going on with this situation? Everybody see what the situation is, man. And this is what, there's a lot of things Keefe D has been saying. Now, Keefe D, again, as I told you guys, it's on y'all what y'all want to take out of this situation. You know what I mean? With the Keefe D thing, man. But y'all definitely let me know what y'all feel about this, man. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, bro. So they saying they got new court documents. You guys can look this story up. I'll put a link to the article in the description box below so all of you guys can see this type of stuff that's going on, man. I appreciate all of y'all, and I salute to y'all. Boom. All right, you guys, so we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.